Hi Maddix, welcome to Croatia. It's not your first time over here. You've been to Zrče beach. How are you? How are you excited about the Croatian crowd and stuff? How do you like it over here?
First of all, I love this country. I've been many times actually, also on holiday before. I've actually visited Ultri Europe like 6 or 7 years ago, just as a visitor. I played the Zrče beach a few times. And just like, okay, first of all, the weather, so much better than in the Netherlands. The beaches, the water, it's so blue, it's so nice. The people are amazing. The food is good. I love it.
How was it for you to be in the crowd like 6, 7 years ago when you were here?
Yeah, it was so much fun because I remember Hardwell was playing and it was one of the first times he actually played one of my songs. So I heard my own song on a big stage and I was in the middle of the crowd.
How was it for you?
Crazy, just like jumping around and yeah.
How was it for you to listen to your track on the Ultra?
Yeah, crazy. I had good goosebumps. Yeah.
So you grew up in the Netherlands in the 90s and actually that electronic music scene over there at that time was great. So how did it affect you on your musician that you are today?
For sure. I remember as a kid, I got some CD somewhere with like already electronic music on there and like the early hardcore gabber style we call it. And then when I was 16, I used to go to some festivals, Sneakers it's called, and they played a lot of the Dirty Dutch. And it was really like so many people were producing, so that's also when I got interested and like got a program to try and make my own stuff. And it definitely influences you because you're just surrounded by electronic music. Also on the radio stations, they play electronic music all the time. So yeah.
You have one of those incredibly recognizable sounds, and when people hear Maddix, they know it's Maddix. So how did you come up? How did you build up your sound, your sound?
Yeah, that's a good question. Difficult also to answer. So I used to play more big room, produce more big room, and to me, I got a bit tired of doing the same old, and I was like similar to a lot of other DJs. And then I decided to go into the studio without any expectations, and like naturally this came out. And now I just want to be every single track. I want to be a slightly bit different than other people. So on purpose, I try to do it. And I think the specific sound is just my inspiration and also production, what I do. Because I make everything myself, I master everything myself. So I think you can also hear like just by which sounds it are that it's a Maddix song.
So you don't have anyone else, I mean, for mastering and mixing for?
All myself, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's crazy. So last year you started your own label, Extatic, and what would you like to accomplish with it, and what was the idea behind the label?
Yeah, I've always would have loved to have my own place to release it, and Extatic basically. I have such a specific sound that it's really hard for me to find other people's songs that I can actually play in my sets, and I want to be able to support those people because I've been really well supported by Revealed, and I want to try and create my own community. And the #1 rule is every song on Extatic I will play in my sets. So we are really strict with what kind of songs we accept, and I don't want to do a release every week for now. Like just do a few, but every single song will get supported on big stages. Like even today I'm going to play, I think, 2 new songs that will be released in the future on Extatic.
Do you have any idea of any how can you help to upcoming artists?
Any idea to help them? Yeah, from my side on, it's very good to be able to give them a platform, give them the support. There's some live streams, so maybe their tracks will be in a live stream, and then hopefully they get picked up and supported, and we send it out to a lot of big DJs as well, obviously, like the promo. So some of the releases have been doing really well and have been well received and played by a lot of DJs.
Your latest release is with big iconic names, Dimitri Vegas, like Mike, and it was 90s classic rave. Meet her at the Love Parade. Whose idea was at first?
This is a funny question. I started working on it myself, and then I got a text from Dimitri Vegas that he was working on a song, a classic, a remake, and he was looking for someone to help with the production or whatever, and I asked which song is it, and it was Meet Her at the Love Parade. So both of us were already working on a separate version, and we decided, okay, if it's going to be so similar, it makes no sense, let's do it together. So we did, and then we got Kiki Solveig for the vocals, and yeah.
It's a great song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
Do you have any special connection to the song, like from your past or something that you were listening to that when you were young?
For sure, I was listening to it, and it's like a classic Berlin. You know, it's like techno, where the origin comes from. So yeah, and everyone knows it. It's also perfect, and I want to play it in my sets, like the harder version, and yeah.
And then you made techno.
Yep.
With Dimitri Vegas and like Mike.
Yes.
That's great. So how would you describe your Ultra experience over here? What do you have for your upcoming set right now?
I've actually a few new songs. Some I never played before. So I hope they sound good, because I finished it like 3 days ago in the studio.
Can you tell us more about your songs? Like, do you have? Can you tease us a little bit?
Something with the underground.
Oh, it's like hardcore, or?
Yeah, it's hard techno, whatever. Yeah, it's a dark song. I really like. I hope it sounds good. We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. We will see in a bit.
Yeah.
So thank you for taking time to do this interview with us. It was great. I hope you will have a great set over there as usual. And thank you. And thank you so much. Welcome to Croatia one more time. So.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking time. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.